Jamestown, and Plymouth settlements. Reasons for English colonization. English wanted to establish an American colony to increase her wealth and power by finding silver and gold in America, by providing a source of raw materials, and now it would open new markets for trade. Settlers came to Jamestown mainly for an economic venture. The stockholders of the Virginia Company of London financed the settlement of Jamestown. Jamestown was established in the year 1607. It was the first permanent English settlement in the colonies. As I said before, Jamestown became the first permanent English settlement in North America in 1607. Make sure you are writing down the notes as we go through the presentation. This is a map of the location of Jamestown settlement. When the settlers first arrived, Jamestown was located on a narrow peninsula bordered on three sides by the James River. Today, Jamestown is located on an island in the James River. Jamestown. In Jamestown, the growth of representative government occurred in 1619 when the governor of Virginia called a meeting of the Virginia Assembly. By the 1640s, the Burgesses became a separate legislative body called the Virginia House of Burgesses. In Jamestown, many of the workers died of starvation. Jamestown would soon be a place that was unsuccessful in nature. In order to restore order, Captain John Smith had one simple rule: he that will not work will not eat. He actually taught the workers how to plant crops in order to be successful and gain money. And the famous crop is tobacco. In Virginia, the stockholders of the Virginia Company of London financed the settlement of Jamestown. Now we will talk about Plymouth. 1620. Plymouth was established. On a cold day in late 1620, on the Mayflower ship, it was very crowded when 101 men, women, and children headed to the lands governed by the Virginia Company. The Pilgrims were given a free passage to America. They agreed to work for the Virginia Company. The Pilgrims would send them furs, fish, and lumber. The Mayflower was blown off course by storms and reached the coast of what today is now known as Massachusetts in December 1620. The Pilgrims were not sure where they were, but they knew they were not where they were supposed to be. But they called their new colony Plymouth. Here is a map of where Plymouth was actually established. Remember, these people left Europe and they actually came to the New World to escape religious persecution. These pilgrims were people who were on a journey. The Mayflower Compact. Before they made it to Plymouth Colony, in order to keep the new colony safe and in order. The 41 men aboard the Mayflower Compact signed an agreement. They agreed to make laws for the good of the colony and to obey those laws. Women were expected to follow the laws even though they were not asked to sign the Mayflower Compact. Here is a photo of the Mayflower Compact and the 41 people who signed it. With your information that you have gained from this presentation, I want you now to use this time to compare and contrast Jamestown and Plymouth. Write Jamestown and Plymouth, one name at the top of each circle, and I want you to tell me some differences that each one had, and then tell me some items that they had that were the same. So we're going to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast the settlements of Jamestown and Plymouth.